Divine day, everyone. I just wanted to come on and show my face. It's been a little bit since I made a video, so I wanted to just make another one and stay consistent. Just been navigating a lot. So, as you know, like recently had my Kundalini awoken, and I was on this bliss train and like feeling great, and then I got knocked off my bliss train, and now it's like trying to find my way back to being okay with where I'm at, and not letting the triggers push me out of that state of being. So, really learning how to let go and let God, for lack of a better way to put it. And as I look down, my car says 111 right now. But yeah, it's just been a wild ride of like learning how to surrender this human experience and what I think is right and what I think is wrong. And when things are going right, I feel great. But then when something doesn't go the way that I want it to, it knocks me off of my bliss train. And it's like learning how to stay on that bliss train even when things seem to be going wrong, realizing that there's nothing wrong here and that everything's working out in my favor. But that's a skill right there, of letting go and letting God, and really trusting that the universe has your back. And that's something that I'm really surrendering to, and learning how to really lean into prayer and connect in with higher truth, higher knowing, and just kind of not living by sight. And it's easier said than done because we're so used to living by sight and like deeming things as right and wrong. And like when things aren't going right, it's so easy to get caught up in the narrative that you've done something wrong or something isn't right, and instead of really seeing that there's a lesson in it for us. And I know that I'm being molded and sculpted into this being that will be able to stay and remain in a state of peace even when shit's hitting the fan. But right now, I'm just not there yet. I'm working at it every day. And I know that a big piece of it is gratitude, making sure that you're staying in a state of gratitude even when things aren't seemingly going your way. It's so easy for some little thing to not go right and then have you feel like everything's going wrong, instead of seeing that everything that's going right around you. Like, there's so many things that are going right around me, but I'm going to focus on that one thing. And then it's going to amplify all the other little things that could be going better but aren't going exactly as I want them to go. And it's just like, for what? For what? To just get myself wrapped up in a negative mindset? So I'm just getting really present to that, and consciously setting my mind on the things that are bringing me fruit into my life and joy, and feeling a lot of gratitude for them. And also not letting my mind dictate my life. Like, I'll say, oh, I don't want to do that. But then at the end of the day, it's like, but I do want to do that, because if I don't do that, then there's repercussions of not doing that. Like, say I don't feel like cleaning my house, but I want a clean house, and if I don't clean my house, how is my house going to get clean? Things like that. So just like letting go of my mind's narrative and really leaning into, am I in alignment with what I want? Or is my mind trying to play tricks on me so that I stay wrapped up in this cycle of not doing and then not being happy because I'm not in a place where I want to be? I'm in a dirty house. Why is that? Because I didn't clean, because I didn't feel like it, because I let my mind take the wheel. You know what I mean? Like, so just like letting go of that narrative and really leaning into what my mind is saying and what I truly desire, and then aligning to that, So it's been a work in progress, and like going through the ups and downs of the waves of feeling great and then feeling like I'm knocked off of my bliss train, jumping back on the bliss train to be knocked back off the bliss train, and just kind of like learning how to ride the waves without completely being swallowed by them. Because as the energy starts to come in, if you're not in a space that's grounded in gratitude, it's so easy to start to feel anxious and like off kilter, because this energy is really strong and really potent. And so it's really important to stay anchored into gratitude and grounded. So important to ground. I'm finding that like grounding is like key to this. For a long time, I've tried to escape through food, through drugs, through sex, and for the first time in my life, I'm actually seeking to find this groundedness without masking. And it's been a journey. One of like a lot of self-awareness, you know, and going within and really dissecting and loving on myself and seeing in ways I can show up better for myself where I haven't been showing up for myself, where I've been running from myself. And loving on myself in those moments that I catch myself in those patterns, but taking note of it and making a change, because the change all starts with us. And until we start making that change, we're going to keep living in the same cycles. So just recognizing that and loving on myself through it, and just taking baby steps so it doesn't feel so overwhelming, taking baby steps to really align with the person that I want to be, the future that I want to see, the reality that I want to live in, you know? And it feels really good to know that every day I'm getting better and better and better. Yeah. So I just wanted to pop on and make a video and tell you guys about it. I love you.